the Baron will deal with Vox if he's not shut down early.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Baron deals with pretty much anything if he's not shut down early.
But specifically, these are the popular weapon laners, right? And when Ringo's been down, Vox is picked up, Baron is a very good go-to.
Yep, Gwen is really the only other weapon lane option that we see terribly frequently, so not all surprising to see the Baron, but there's going to be the Kestrel pulling that away from Von C, perhaps.
I like that.
I like this.
Yeah.
I think it makes a lot of sense. You know, you've got a lot of range on your team with the Baron. Also, you're kind of saying to Lyra, hey, you know, Arcane Passage in, you need to engage, right?
Plus, again, Finn Kestrel, that combo.
That's the combo. And yeah, Vox is pretty mobile. When one Glimmer shot comes out, he's probably kind of Sonic Zoom, but then you expect the Kestrel to know that and be throwing out a Glimmer forward there. Taka is the last pick.
This is an old school pick for Von C, like all the way back to the first autumn season, like before it was even an actual like season necessarily.
3 last hits, and Best Chuck picking up jungle. I mean, he's right there with him. You don't sacrifice much with that kind of comp, especially
and
if it goes uncontested. Yeah,
he's level
2. That's a big
almost,
deal.
He's over a half a level ahead of Dienzio. Dienzio's not even hit level 2 yet, and Best Chuck will be halfway through the point. Wow, what a crazy strat from TSM, and with a Lyra in lane to just poke out this Baron, there's almost nothing Dienzio can do.
Oh, the poke is absolutely right there. Look at Flash X just getting off those hits, throwing down the books, and Best Chuck with the Resonant, even getting some direct hits. Dienzio is now way frail. He has to play close, and he's still taking flak.
Wow, incredible stuff. He's going to have to back here. There's no way he sits around. They bring up Aloha to push TSM back. That will be Dienzio heading back to the base, but they have to respect the fact that Von C's on Tucker. If he was to come up to the lane, then that's a very dead Baron. Currently just taking this Elder Tree and should go uncontested here. There are no Glimmer shots to steal it away, but he is looking to try and sneak up onto Aloha. Will be spotted out by that scout trap there. They know he's in possession. Nothing Von C can do.
Now, this is the first time today in NA that we actually get to see on camera here a Crystal Kestrel. We've seen a weapon, it fell flat, then Kestrel just kind of either got banned out or wasn't even really part of the consideration. But this jungle Kestrel with Crystal, it can absolutely change some of these team fights. Your one hit, a shot, one kill, it's going to hit hard. The splash damage from the Glimmer shots alone, like if you get people all nice and tight and packed up and you get some Glimmer shots, you can really do some damage. So there's a lot of big 1-2 punch going on between Dienzio and Aloha. That's the weapon, that's the Crystal, and that's some really big offloading of damage.
Certainly is, and for anyone who's been sleeping under a rock for the last couple of months, or just month even, you'll recognize a lot of these names on the Immortals lineup. Yes, this is the old Hammer's Velocity lineup that has butted heads with TSM night in and night out at every final stage of a tournament. It's of Hammer's Velocity and TSM, so they'll be continuing on their rivalry under a new flagship of Immortals here. And currently TSM are starting this off. Their game 1 is up. We had to start it early due to the fact that we're a little bit behind schedule. Didn't want to keep players waiting. And now for TSM, they're looking to take this game 2 and progress to tomorrow's games.
Yeah, this would actually be the second best of 3 that actually goes the whole distance here for NA. We had 2-2-0s, and then we were able to break the mold there in our last series. This could be, you know, the second way to go all the way. And if it's any 2 rosters to go all the way, these are the 2 that, as you said, they butt heads the most. This would be really the one that goes the distance.
Absolutely, and I'm hoping it does as well. I don't want to miss out on any action here myself. As,
wow.
Wow, yeah, Breaking Point, Fountain, purchased up.
Yeah, Fountain at the 4-minute mark, that seems to be pretty clockwork here. I said that at the very beginning of the night, but Best Chuck just immediately getting into that first item. Like, Dienzio doesn't have the cash to go into that Sorrow Blade. Granted, Breaking Point's a little bit cheaper, but Von C as well is into his crown.
Yeah, and he's just looking to make the pain rain. Level 6 already, so X-Retsu's to come down on Dienzio's face if he oversteps the mark. You can see Vayne just hugging his Baron here, making sure he stands on top of the model, try and body block any spell that could possibly be clicked onto the Baron. You know, polite companies to fortify help the lot.
Alright, one-shot spam is going to be starting up here as Aloha gets into hopefully a little bit of cooldown reduction later on. That's just going to be hitting again and again and again.
Gets
but
for
now, yeah, for now, it's okay with the Lyra. She'll just heal it up.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, every time he's going to throw out a one shot, it's not going to have much power. But look at this. They're diving straight on in, and there's nowhere that Aloha can do. First blood, it goes in favor of Best Chuck. Great rotation from TSM as a 3. Make it down onto this Kestrel, and they get the Crystal Sentry as well.
Oh, this is just, like, unfortunate timing from D'Enzio. Just needs a little bit more if he wants to pick up that Sorrow. And, yeah, you can see if he's turning back around. He's like, all right, there it is. Just needed to kind of stick around in lane a little bit longer because nobody's out in lane. The turret's gone down. TSM took huge advantage of the lack of presence.
Wow, great rotations from TSM, but questionable map movements from Immortals there. You know, there should have been someone in lane to defend the turret after they lost their jungle Aloha, who was not going to be in position to do anything. Number one shot flies out, doesn't quite connect. Not even sure it got vision on anyone either. So
I think it hit the gold miner.
Hit the gold miner? There you go.
I think so. I didn't get to catch the whole trace. It definitely went through him, if not just stopped at him.
So far so good for TSM. Almost like Immortals aren't even playing this game right now.
It feels a little lackluster, you know, coming in, we're hyping these teams up, it's like, yeah, these guys will go head to head, but this is a new Vainglory. This is a very different just game than the World Finals, than the last Evo 8 split, right? So I know that they've been practicing, I know that these guys, you know, big legends of their name, but TSM just so far seems so comfortable.
Yeah, straight onto D'Enzio there. Vonsi laying down the hurt, down to half HP, and that's just one combo. Not even a full barrage. Now, of course, Immortals, they're playing this Baron. They need to scale up. It's the same story that Gangstar Sirius had in Game 2, when they were able to come back. It was just one outplay that cost them the game from Chicken 1-2-3. And so, there's always hope. It's not over yet. But it's a hard road to get to. One shot, connect with Vonsi. They're fighting over this Crystal Sentry, but it does look like it's just going to go down. Immortals are allowing TSM to take it away. They really do not want to fight.
One life left. The one shot, even if that had hit, like, just the treant that Vonsi was on, it was just miles away from Vonsi at that point. And that Storm Crown is starting to really pay off in spades. That's a one monocle. 38 minutes. We're looking at Vonsi picking up an Aftershock. There it is. He is just rolling in the dough.
Wow.
And we're looking at 4,000 gold plus. Flash looking to get some vision down. They are really limiting Immortals and what they can do.
Let's see if Best Chuck and A can finish his second monocle before 12 minutes. He's got 4 minutes to do it. If he does, he beats Old School in that dominant game from Cloud9. At the beginning of the night, it seems like a century ago. That's how much action we've had tonight. Forced Accord, it misses Flash X. And so he's just going to walk away. He holds onto his Crucible as well. And didn't even bother pressing the button.
Well, my game's taking a break, so it's all you now, Dazzy.
No worries, and currently it doesn't look good as TSM and diving once more, but Vonsi under the turret, he's going to get bursted down. Can he escape? Mountain's going through, wait for it, silences everyone from Immortals, and that will be the disengage of the fight. Oh no, the poor Crystal Sentry making his way back into the jungle, and he's being escorted by Immortals. They do not want to allow him to fall. Vonsi, he's going to make his escape path, and one shot won't connect, dodges it up with his jump. That is going to be the Crystal Sentry, successfully saved by Immortals.
Well, that's a feather in their cap, I'll tell you, because he's on his last legs, man.
It definitely is, and we hit the 9-minute mark now at forecourt, you know, and Immortals, they're continuing this trend. They're just wanting to scale up. They've got a Sorrow Blade on D'Enzio, almost that breaking point as well. It's constant minion candy buys from Veins in a case of emergency. And in fact, we're going to get the unpause come through as well. So it has to be justified. It means that someone can physically not play their game anymore, and that's the reason. So you know that every time a pause comes through, it's for a good reason.
All right, so the pause is now resumed for you as well, sir. Yes.
Yep, it has.
Awesome, great. So we're good in that regard. You can see the minion McCandy on the Crystal Sentry, but TSM, they're looking for blood.
Missing on out. Yeah, they are looking blood. Immortals wanted that fight. They were trying to catch someone out here, try and catch maybe Flash X out or Chuck NA. They're going for this gold mine. Iron Cannon's going to be straight on top of it. It might get stolen. No, it's secured by TSM, and now they're looking for the fight. Bane's so low. They're trying to get onto Aloha. Best Chuck, he's just going to take down D'Enzio in the back line. Now it's going to be Banes. It's a double kill for this Tucker. And the
Candy
last life of the Crystal Sentry. Candy will not keep him alive.
Von C is shredding down the competition. Best Chuck, he's no joke at this point, right? Those crits, that is phenomenal.
Wow.
But the rate that
3
the
objectives.
health just disappears?
4?
Oh.
That's 4 objectives, 3 kills in the space of, a minute. For
In
TSM.
game 2 for the final game, yeah. It's
Insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. It's the final series. Could not actually
He's going
be
to
the
finish his
final game,
monocles
but
now.
That's,
Betcha
yeah,
walks back.
that's
Best Chuck has
11-minute monocle. 11 minutes.
Insane stuff. That is such a crazy gold lead. It's 10,000 gold at 10 minutes, 1,000 per minute, and only 4 kills. That's the huge thing for Court. The gold lead here for TSM is purely objective-based.
Yeah, they've been on top of it from minute 1. They invaded jungle, and they've just kept up the pressure since. And with double monocle here, Best Chuck, he can see clearly now, and in victory, that is what he sees. We are just snowballing 10,000 gold between them, Dowsy. This is a new high today for NA.
Wow, I just feel like singing. It's like, I can see clearly now with
that's
my
exactly right, my friend.
monocle. Da da da.
Yep.
I can slay all my enemies in my way.
Now, I know that
Best Chuck in
Excoundrel,
there.
Excoundrel's been doing rap videos, and I know
Yeah.
that he's bringing that forward, but I think you could have a good singing career to complement it here, Dowsy.
I won't quit my day job as neither will Vonsi, as he's going straight onto a Dienzio even.
Oh.
And Dienzio will fall.
Sick,
Vane's
sick.
next. This Finn is just not going anywhere. Huge active camo. Maybe they find a kill. No, they won't. Aloha just missing the prime target. Good body blocking from Flash X. And that's another 2 kills going TSM's way.
One weakness of a Crystal Kestrel is that because you're not building into the weapon, if you get ticked by anything in a team fight, that will reset the cooldown of your active camo. With a weapon, you can get it down pretty low, and you can use it very survival to survive. But Vonsi is not giving Aloha that option. As soon as Vonsi gets on Aloha, there is nothing left in the bank. It's all you got to stand your ground, and that hasn't worked out for him either. 0 kills to the immortal name.
Absolutely, it's an insane game from TSM. Absolute domination from TSM. 11,000 gold, a 6-0, and right now they're just booting up. They're just ready to find one more team fight and then just take the whole base from Immortals. And I don't put it past them doing it in one swift motion. Look at them just farming up here. Best Chuck here has 900. He's going to purchase up an infused. He's going to be double infused as well. Yeah, and look, Immortals, they're pushed up the lane here. They want to try and get a turret, but it's so risky. It's going to be Flash X straight on in. He silences them all up. No one's going anywhere. And now Best Chuck gets into the fight. That's one for Best Chuck. Looking for Thanes as well. Aloha just stealth, but he can't escape the resident. A double and a triple kill for this Best Chuck NA. Double monocles, breaking point. And this guy is a monster. 6-0-3, and now it's time for base clearing.
Just, you're asking for it. That far ahead, you got no turrets in lane at all. There's no other answer from TSM other than just come right behind him and sandwich him between the turrets. That's another immense gold payout, but Chuck don't care. He's taking turrets, and that was the power of double crits right there. He basically 5-shot it.
Insane. 13 and 45 seconds, and there's just one frame crystal turret that blocks TSM.
Oh, goodbye, Finn.
No, Vanes, he walks too far forward and he loses his life. Dienzio, the next target of Vonsi. This is it. TSM are looking to finish this game off and take their series 2-0 over Immortals in such dominating fashion. An Ion Cannon, but Dienzio, he gets blown up by Vonsi, by Best Chuck NA, and that will just be it. TSM with
Aloha's
a 14-minute victory secure the series win over Immortals. They're heading to day 2.
Aloha is just sitting there in his base, perma invis. He's like, nope, done. Him. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. TSM will take a 2-0. Flawless victory out the bat. They had the cash advantage. They then able to snowball. 4-minute rotation. Best Chuck to pick up his first offensive. Wow. Vonsi with the Storm Crown, and he never let up. He took every jungle he could. He took every kill he could. And there is an 11-kill participation on Best Chuck out of all 11 kills. You can't get any better than this.
You can see it on his screen. Not only does he have 100% kill participation, he has just under 60 gold less than the entirety of Immortals. 4,900